Hey everybody, I have the world's easiest yet most gourmet dessert for you, and I promise you this tutorial is going to be super short. So before I get started with the preparation for the chocolate pot de creme, all you need is a blender, glasses to put your mixture in. I like to use wine glasses because it's fancy. Some chocolate chips, vanilla extract or booze, your choice. You can use like Cognac, Kahlua, or eggs. They must be room temperature, super important. And some salt, that's all you need. Oh my gosh, I forgot the most important ingredient, coffee. Piping hot, fresh, strong coffee. Yes, coffee and chocolate make a wonderful combination, but without the hot coffee and the room temperature eggs, you're not gonna be able to make it. Super important that it's piping hot. So once upon a time before social distancing, when I used to have people over for dinner, I would always want to make a dessert ahead of time. And this is a great dessert because you do need a couple hours for it to chill. So this is something you can do in the morning or early afternoon and after dinner treat. So basically what we're gonna do right now is get our blender and we're gonna add 12 ounces of chocolate chips. I like to use semi-sweet chocolate chips because I feel like you need just a little bit of sweetness, but not too much. Now that I have my chocolate chips in the blender, I need to add 4 room temperature eggs. Again, I need to emphasize how important it is at the room temperature, okay? Because if they're not room temperature, you will not get a custard. Power of the blender and time. Like you're not cooking anything. This is literally a non-cooking tutorial. Crazy. Okay, super important. While I'm cracking the eggs, I also just made that coffee, but I'm still microwaving the coffee because I want to make sure it's super hot. Because the cool thing about this dessert is that you're forming a custard. So I added my 4 eggs. Now I'm going to add my 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. When I'm feeling fancy, I like to add booze. Sometimes I'll add like whiskey, Kahlua, Cognac, whatever you want, because I don't feel like drinking today. Strange. Either way, you need 2 teaspoons of whatever it is that you're going to use. And then the last thing you need is just a little pinch of salt. Salt, as I said, out such wonderful like chocolate notes and general tasting notes for baking. And that's it. We're going to whip her up in the blender. I'm going to show you the next step. So now that all the ingredients except the coffee are in the blender, we're going to turn on the blender, let it mix up a little bit first, and then slowly add the hot coffee. Here we go. So once you feel like everything's dissolved, you can stop it, and then all you gotta do is pour it into your glasses, let it chill for 4 hours, and you are done. Like I mentioned before, I like to serve these in wine glasses, but sometimes if I'm gonna put booze, I'll just put it in like the serving glass for the booze. So it's really up to you. So you're gonna divide the mixture. I like to fill the glasses about half with whipped cream on top to serve, but you can put as much or as little as you like. And then we're gonna stick them in the fridge. How easy is that? So I portioned my chocolate pot de creme into 4 wine glasses. So theoretically, this should be enough for 4 people. Again, the portion size is really up to you. And if you want to do this keto, super simple. The only thing you need is chocolate chips. So just use sugar-free chocolate chips. I love Choc Zero. That's my favorite. So I'm gonna make keto ones for myself as well. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I will show you what these look like in 4 hours. You're gonna see they're a little bit thick, but in a few hours, it's going to get thick like a pudding. Think of this as like a fancy cross between a chocolate pudding and like a creme brulee. And you didn't even turn on the stove.